Very much, Mr. Chairman, and Admiral Paparo, General Brunson, welcome. Thank you for appearing today, and please convey our thanks to the men and women serving under your command and defending us. This is a challenging time for our forces in the Indo-Pacific. China is deploying a wide range of military, economic, and political pressures against its neighbors while aggressively challenging America's leadership in the region. The United States does not seek conflict with China, but we have deep economic and security interests in the Indo-Pacific that must continue to be protected through strong deterrence and smart competition. Several months ago, I traveled to Guam, South Korea, and the Philippines to assess our posture in the region. I observed a number of joint military exercises, met with allied leaders, spoke with foreign business leaders, and inspected our military infrastructure. Overall, I was impressed with our progress, particularly the development of our partnership with the Philippines and the remarkable emerging partnership between Korea and Japan. These relationships should inspire us to redouble the development of networks like the Quad, AUKUS, and ASEAN as we bring other nations into our security cooperation efforts. Indeed, as countless U.S. military leaders and diplomats have told me, the key asymmetric advantage our nation has over China is our network of allies and partners. With that in mind, I am concerned that the Trump administration is unraveling much of the progress we've made. Many observers fear that President Trump may shrink the U.S. troop presence in Korea and Japan, reduce our military exercises with both nations, and scale back plans for our joint forces headquarters in Japan. Despite the fact that Korea and Japan contribute significantly to burden sharing and hosting our forces. Although the President has temporarily suspended tariffs against our closest allies and partners, the last few days have undoubtedly sown seeds of doubt about America's stability and trustworthiness, feelings that would be amplified if the President decides to reinstate the sanctions after 90 days. In addition to dismantling America's soft power tools like the U.S. Agency for International Development, President Trump's actions serve only to push our friends away from us, and that is not appropriate. Admiral Paparo, General Brunson, you engage with our foreign partners every day, both as a matter of diplomatic leadership and military necessity. I am interested in your views on how tensions with our allies would disadvantage your forces and America's interest in the region. Admiral Paparo, Taiwan remains the most dangerous flashpoint in our competition with China. We have seen a recent surge of aggressive Chinese military exercises around Taiwan's airspace and territorial waters, and the world has a right to be concerned. In several consecutive National Defense Authorization Acts, this committee has provided new security assistance tools to help develop Taiwan's capabilities and strengthen our own posture. In particular, the Taiwan Security Cooperation Initiative and the Indo-Pacific Campaigning Initiative should enable greater support and training for Taiwan and facilitate Indo-PACOM's increased exercises and freedom of navigation operations, consistent with the Taiwan Relations Act. However, your command has once again had to divert ships and aircraft for prolonged and intensive operations in the Middle East. Admiral Paparo, I would like to know your assessment of Indo-PACOM's readiness to carry out your missions, as well as the United States' broader strategy in the region. Key to America's success in the Indo-Pacific is the posture of our forces in South Korea. As I mentioned, I am encouraged by the recent progress we have seen in the trilateral relationship among South Korea, Japan, and the United States, and I hope that developments like these will provide more opportunities to engage other regional partners. As we do so, we must continue to manage the threat posed by North Korea. We know that Kim Jong-un continues to view nuclear weapons as, quote, the ultimate deterrent against foreign intervention, and he intends to gain international acceptance as a nuclear-armed state. North Korea's relationships with Russia also continues to grow, especially in light of North Korea sending troops and weapons to support Putin's invasion of Ukraine. And Kim Jong-un is likely receiving technical assistance from Russia for missile and nuclear capabilities. General, I would appreciate your view on the current threat from North Korea and how your forces are maintaining readiness through training and exercises with their South Korean counterparts. Again, thank you to our witnesses. I look forward to testimonies. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.